You know, growing up, I loved playing the game of baseball. I think the big reason why that is because my dad taught me the game. I was a pitcher, and so he taught me how to throw a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam, slider, curveball, all of that. And I enjoyed the game because of my relationship with my dad and him coaching me. It came to the point, though, that when I was actually playing in a game, my dad was in the stands and he was watching from a distance while I'm pitching, and I was taking my cues from my dad on what next pitch to throw to each batter that would come up. I was hearing his voice outside of all the other noise around there in the stadium, outside of even my coaches, which is not a good thing. But what we saw happen was that from batter to batter to batter, they either would strike out, they would pop up, they would ground out because of the instructions that I was getting from my dad. Now, why do I bring that up? I bring that up because of this, is because there are so many other voices in our world today that are trying to distract you. My prayer is, and my hope is that we would then eliminate the distractions, rise above the noise so that we can hear the voice of our Father. In Scripture, it says this in Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 4, "You shall walk after the Lord your God and fear Him and keep His commandments and obey His voice. And you shall serve Him and hold fast to Him." We also read in the New Testament in Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1, that therefore we must pay closer attention to what we have heard, lest we drift away from it. You know, throughout Scripture, we hear and we read story after story of faithful people following after God who are hearing His voice and then obeying it. You know, you'd think that the God of all creation who spoke everything into existence, that since He has all that power and He is in charge of everything, that we need to submit our lives to His word and to what He says and He calls us to do. So that's my prayer, that's my encouragement, that's my charge to you today, is to eliminate all the distractions around you. To maybe even, in a sense, if you have to, put on some noise-canceling headphones so you can just focus on what God has to say for you and your life.